Hey guys, Bear15 here, and welcome back to OtheRealm Season 2, and this is Episode 2. We're starting things off today right outside our iron farm because I have just made our shop at spawn. But most importantly, you might notice I'm missing a few things. Like, a lot of things. Because last night, I walked over that direction, because if you look at the map, Cool Nerd's base is literally right here. And on my way over, I slipped and I fell in that lava right there and I lost everything. So we're back here today with only 2 levels and hopes and dreams. But luckily beforehand I already made some diamond armor to wear. So I don't have to worry about armor yet. I do, however, have to get back all of my items. Because I don't have a sword anymore, I don't have a pickaxe anymore, and I don't have a shovel anymore. But that's alright. We have enough diamonds at this current point in time that we don't really have to worry. I mean, I don't want to go too willy-nilly with them anymore because I only have a stack 35. And in early game, that can go quite quickly. Luckily, I'm one of the only people on the server with a shop yet, so I don't have to worry too much. But it is something that I have to be on the lookout for, just because I don't want to be broke. I like to have some cushion. But what I want to do today, I want to go over and see if we have made any sales. I have no room for this. Get out. Problem solved. I have no real thing I want to do set in mind. Like, I know that I plan on getting our base done in this video because we didn't have time for it in the last one, which that's top priority for this video. But I want to start off by going to see if we've made any sales on either spy glasses or even iron, really, because I just set up the shop yesterday. And it was pretty late last night. I'd say it was like 1 a.m. and it's only been up for 12 hours. So if we've made any sales, that I'm going to be honestly really surprised. So here we are at our little shop front. It's really not much, and I do want to get this upgraded soon here. But we have a full chest of iron, 32, and we're going 32 iron blocks for 1 diamond block, which is a lot, honestly, but it's not a horrible price. And then spy glasses, 1 for 1 diamond, and I've only sold like 5 of those. But honestly, it's still early. A lot of people don't have diamonds. With the smaller world border, people are kind of struggling to even find them. So the idea that we don't have a lot is not surprising. Everybody that I've sold iron to, I've sold a good chunk of it to. And that was like everybody that has diamonds already. So I don't expect to make a lot of sales at this current point in time. But we're going to try. But yeah, so right now I'm going to go over and start terraforming our area. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's not going to be like a custom terraforming. It's just flattening out and getting the land ready. And then we can start laying down our tracks, quite literally, to get our base started. So let's get back over to our base, since our shop is proven a disappointment for the time being. And we'll get started. So I'm now here at the train station. Well, not a train station. It's where the tracks are going to be. I can't decide if I actually want to build a train station or not. I haven't made up my mind on that yet. But my whole idea is I'm going to have like a tunnel like right there. Like I'm going to do like a black concrete fog effect thing as if the train came out of that tunnel. The tracks will just come up here and then band around into that mountain down there. So it like covers my whole base and like kind of like makes like a border for where my base starts and ends. And then I'll have like the circus in here. I'm thinking the big tent will be there, but my idea is that I want to have like a big tent and then smaller tents dotted around, and maybe use like some food stalls and like carnival games and stuff. I'm not sure, but my whole idea for this is that I get distracted and lose interest in things rather easily. So my thinking is that if I start off with the train tracks, then do the big one, I can stop anywhere else after that as long as I get those few things built and feel like I at least did something with my base and not just an incomplete pile of junk like I had last season. So I want my strategy is that I can stop at mostly anywhere after that and feel like I have something. But I don't currently, so we got to get to work on that. But my idea here, if we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm actually going to go to 6 right here because I want the 5th one to include the ties, because we have actually, so like if you do this, it kind of looks like the tie on a rail because like it goes like that. So I can just, here, let's split these anvils up actually, because I know I want to do this. There we go. So this is all one side of anvils. And we are going to go that way first until these are out. But this is going to be loud, so I'm going to just quickly speed through this. Okay. So that goes that way. And now if we do 3 in, 1, 2, 3, then we got one here. And we're going to go 30 blocks back to that one. Okay. So now I have all of these anvils laid out. So what we can do now is we can continue this pattern. I want to skip 2 and then do the wood again. Skip 2, do the wood again. Skip 2, do the wood again. And so you can see how this kind of looks like a train track if you actually look at it. So I'm going to build the train on top of this track, and then I'm going to have the track steer around or go into that mountain there, and then steer this way and come down into that divot right there. But I'm probably going to have to go over and make like a bridge in the water here and something over there. I kind of want to do that, so I'm totally okay with that being the case. I think it'll add a sense of infrastructure that we wouldn't have without it. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this anvil placing because this noise is god-awful. And I will let you guys know once I have these tracks put in place. But I'm going to actually do this in a time-lapse, actually, because this is going to take me too long. So I can just go... Three, two, one. So that's all of those anvils laid out now. We're going to quickly sleep through the night because this area is not lit up and mobsters are already trying to spawn. So, no thanks. Because I also have a lot of areas underneath that I just simply did not light up. That's just that, because I was lazy and I didn't want to, so I didn't. And that's what happens when Barry gets lazy. If he gets lazy, things just don't happen. But my problem, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to grab this stone up here. I don't need all of this stone, realistically. I really do not. But I want to come through, and I want to actually go down here, because these lines aren't the same length, and I want to fix that. Because if you see, that one's a lot longer than this one, by about 6 blocks, actually. So I'm just going to conform this edge to be the rest of the size that I need it to be. But I'm first going to actually steal this coal, because coal's a hot commodity right now, and we're all hurting for it. And the only reason I didn't steal the coal under the tracks is because I already built the tracks on top of it before I realized that the coal was there, and I'm not going to rip up the tracks for coal. Not when coal gets transported on trains more times than not. So, it's okay. I'm sorry, that was loud. That's fine, though. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's perfect. It ends perfectly. That's how I want it to end. Oh my god, I love that. Okay. So I'm going to go through and just take care of all of these. That's not all how this is supposed to be built. And I will let you guys know when it's time to build the actual locomotive. So that's our tracks now put in place. If you look, I did follow through and do the whole things, but now you can clearly see how the train track's going to look. So I'm probably going to put the locomotive, honestly, it's probably going to go right there. Then I'm going to have, I want to say, 5 cars behind it. I have a couple designed right now, but all of them are, people carriages. None of them are animal carriages. So I got to figure out how to make a car that looks like it would be made to, transport an elephant or something. Which, granted, you can't get in Minecraft, but a normal circus would have it. So I want to have it on the train. So I guess we'll just go ahead and keep working with this, with what we got here. But I gotta get my schematic for my train up and see what I need to actually make this. Because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done the resource collection for the locomotive. I've been focused on the anvils. It's the iron. The iron grind never stops. In fact, I want to go check my shop right now. Let's go check my shop right now. I'm addicted to capitalism, and it just needs to happen that way. And I'm sorry. It's the way of the world. All right, ready for the lack of profits? Knew it. Never will be. Never will happen. Never will happen. So something did happen here, actually. I'm just going to plop that. Bartholomew, stay there. But this Garrett that we signed up for last episode, it's going to start once, once signups close, the game will actually begin. But what changed is this right here. Dares must all be completed within 3 days. Before we had a week to complete all dares, but we were all discussing it, and we feel like the game will take forever because if people take too long, we're gonna lose interest, and people are gonna either forget about the dare or what have you. Because right now there's like 14 people signed up, and if each dare can take a week, that's a month between 4 dares. And so you could not, one person could just not see the dare for like 3 months, and that's not okay. So we're trying to shorten that time and, make it so that everybody has a fighting chance. Especially considering you only need 4 dares to win. So that did change, and so we all know about that. But I actually have to get grinding on these materials now, and I really don't want to. But let's do it! Yeah! Let's do it.
What color do you want, though?
Honestly, I would love the red because of how good that looked on me. Like, look at this. So, for my audience here watching this is Seb, my good friend, my good buddy, my good pal here. The reason that I'm about to be actually max kitted out because this man just got a good heart and is wicked overpowered.
Pew! I'll be right back. I need some redstone.
He also does Kermie impressions, apparently. I forgot about. I don't know how I forget. It's like your number one thing. You have such an interesting base, though. He also gave me this Totem of Undying, the Swift Sneak book and most of the enchantments on my leggings, and all of these enchanted books. But I've already got a few. My tools is kind of kitted out here. Some of them are named because I wanted to get that going. I've died and lost all my stuff in lava yesterday, so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna fully commit to getting good tools. And now here I am with Seb, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get you kitted out. So it is the end of week 2, and I'm finally getting kitted out.
All yours, buddy.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude. This is gonna look so good.
Oh, nice. And you got the achievement, dude. That's what's up.
That's why I waited. Because I was joking around and tried on the pieces with my hat, but I honestly,
that red does look really nice on you.
Doesn't it?
It goes very well. Absolutely, especially with the hat.
I'm gonna talk to Vapor about changing out my helmet from instead of being a car pumpkin to being a netherite helmet. See if that's possible. Because if that's possible, I can have max armor stats and be the greatest showman simultaneously.
Dude, that'd be amazing, actually.
Wouldn't
Because
it?
it does look really good on you. It fits because your sleeves come out of it, and it gives it like an extra red trim that looks really good with the black gloves. And then the hat's got red on it.
Honestly, yeah, no, you're kind of right. It kind of does look dope, actually.
It's dope as shit.
Oh, this looks so good. I can't wait. I kind of don't want to enchant it.
I do like it.
Because the darker hue is just nice. Is there like a black glint that you can have as a resource effect? I'll find that.
I don't know. It's a good question.
I'll have to look into it. But I'm gonna go apparently use farms to get XP, so that I can get all these enchantments on there.
Oh, use my traders.
I don't wanna. That's lazy. I've literally I have one trade with a villager on the server so far, and I don't want to ruin it.
You could buy lanterns.
I could buy lanterns. I'll just buy a bunch of. What's the cheapest thing I can buy? A bunch of glass. Glass is good. Glass is useful.
You can use glass to turn the glass planes and then sell them to the cartographers. That's what I do.
Infinite money glitch.
That's literally how I literally just got like 3 stacks of emeralds. And just the time that we were talking about the dude that started the circus.
Oh yeah. I explained to him what my character was and about how... Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Where's your crafting?
See,
okay. Yeah, I was explaining my base and everything because he didn't know about The Greatest Showman. He's never seen the movie.
It throws you off when they're stacked, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It threw me off, too, when I did it. I couldn't find my crafting table for a hot minute, and it's, like, right in front of me. Yo, those 3 armor sets look really good next to each other. I feel like I'm looking at Legend of Zelda.
You are Legends of Zelda. Legends of Seba.
Legends of Seba.
Honestly, they look so dope. You gotta make like a little shrine. You're not allowed to wear those 3 armor sets anymore. You need to make another set.
Oh, but this is my main one.
You gotta make a new one.
I mean, I have the netherite to do it. I can make 2 new sets.
Yeah, one for each of us.
Technically,
I literally just got netherite
ingots.
armor, and I'm like, nah, one for each of us.
I have 19 ingots right now, and it takes 4. So technically, I can make 4 sets of armor. Almost 5.
That's kind of great, actually.
I have
These
3
guys need to hurry
scraps
up
too.
and restock because I don't have the patience to do this.
Oh, it might be day. They might need to sleep. Hold on.
Where's the anvil by chance?
It broke. It was another reason why I was gonna have to go buy iron from you. Because my anvil broke.
Gotcha. So we're just kind of screwed. I do have to actually. Okay, I'll go get an anvil and I'll come back. But so
I think I
just
have
wanted to.
iron blocks in my ender chest.
I could just steal it from a beacon and replace it later.
You could. I have iron blocks. I have iron blocks.
I have 4 here. 4 ingots here.
I have 2 anvils already built.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Slay. All right. So I'm going to keep enchanting back here, and I do actually have all the resources. Vapor's going to hook me up with a pre-thing of litematica. So instead of doing just the locomotive, we're going to build the entire train in today's video, and I'm really excited to get that up and off the ground. And if we do, I'll give a little tour. I'll organize all my chests between videos. I'll come back next video, have that going. And next video, maybe we can actually start on a project that I really want to do, but I was going to save for later this season. But I'm kind of excited, so I want to do it. But yeah, so I'm excited. We have a lot going on. Back to the rest of the video. Sorry. So here I am back on my base. We have finally gotten our tracks fixed. There were only 3 blocks where they should have been 5 blocks wide. We got tagged with the Derrit by Cal. Tasked to keep a creeper alive, failed. Messed up the paperwork on purpose. He got upset, chased me, moving on. Anyway, you didn't miss much. That's a dare right there. I have to get somebody, and I will do that later. I failed my dare, so it was minus 1 point. It was try to keep a creeper alive. Everybody on the server was right there. That creeper is not staying alive because people like to sabotage it, so there's going to have to be a rule put in place about sabotaging dares and stuff, I think. But, so I want to get to this because we've been putting this off, and the only thing stopping me from actually getting this episode out is making this train. So I said before that I only wanted to do the locomotive, which is going to go right there. This box represents where everything is going to be. But in order to actually do it, I had to get litematica up and running, which I finally did. So that's your sneak peek right there. I'm just going to go ahead and build the whole thing. I have all the resources I need between these 2 chests for this train, and I'm just gonna grind this out for the next couple hours or until I have to get ready to go, whichever one comes first. So I got my spectator up in the sky right there, and let's get to it. So with that finished, I can 100% completely say, besides the dirt path that I broke and the trapdoors added on the end, that this train is now 100% complete. So we have these little hitches in the middle where to connect all of our train cars. We have one uniform thing across, and each car is textured and it adds life to it. I'm gonna put in chests and stuff in here so that I can actually live in them. I did have this over here extended a little bit longer than I intended for it to be, but that was only because I didn't plan out how long the tracks were going to be. But I figured I'd leave it anyway. I want to add some carts that looked like they would transport animals, because I want to have like llamas and and the camels and other things from various areas in the circus. But I'm also going to have the tracks go down there and around into that area over there anyway. So it's really not a big deal that it's so long, because it's going to be longer anyway. But yeah, so this is the base 100% complete. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think that, with everything, it could have turned out a lot worse. All the train cars are in place that I've currently designed. I've got this locomotive. I'm not totally happy with the locomotive, but it's the best that I think I can do. And I will keep playing with it in a single player world. If I can find something better, then I will. But the only thing about the locomotive that's different than what I had envisioned in the starter world, or the design world, is this right here is a magma block. It was originally netherrack with a fire to hide that barrel right here, so I could hide my diamonds in there. But we don't have fire tick off on the server. It's actually actively on. So having lava or fire right here kept burning my magma or my mangrove woods. So I just switched it to magma. I think that the magma will look like burning coals, and so as if the train had freshly stopped, and there's still smoke coming out of it anyway. But that barrel right there will probably still get used for something, just I'm not sure what yet. But yeah, so that, I think with complete certainty, is the end of what I wanted to do for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do consider leaving a like and a subscription. Please do leave a comment down below telling me what you guys want to see me add to the circus, because there's going to be a lot of things, and I would love some ideas of what to put in it. In the next episode, I want to get started on a setting the seeds for a side project, I think. I'm not positive. I have some ideas. We'll see what next episode has in store for us. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.